Hi guys, and welcome back to the first vlog of the year. I'm kind of thinking just to weekly vlog the last couple of weeks of this pregnancy, because just to kind of look back and remember like how I was feeling. I kind of wish I'd done this a little bit earlier, because even though I feel like I've been pregnant for years, I also feel like it's just one big blur. So it's currently Monday, so I thought I would start this vlog at the beginning of the week. Jamie is downstairs cooking HelloFresh, so I thought I would start this vlog now. I actually had my 36-week midwife appointment today, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit like disheartened. I have like a list of the like appointments that I should have and what should be spoken about in like each appointment. So there was my appointment where I speak about like my birth plan, everything like that. Like, as much as I know kind of I don't have a birth plan, I thought that it would be good to obviously go through all your options and kind of be told the pros and the cons of everything, just so you're completely like fully aware of everything. And my midwife kind of took my blood pressure, tested my urine, and then was like, that's pretty much this appointment. Like, is there anything, have you got any questions? And I was like, oh yeah, like I thought we were gonna like discuss like my birth plan and stuff. And she was kind of like, well, what do you want to know? I was just a bit like, oh, like just anything, like everything. Kind of just looked at me and was like, well, what do you want to know about it? Like, have you got one? And I was like, I kind of know like what I want and what I don't want, but I don't have like a set in stone birth plan. And I kind of said like I plan on doing it as natural as I can. The epidural would probably be on my birth plan. If I need pain relief, like I'm probably going to go for the epidural. And I said really the only thing that I don't like the idea of is the forceps and the ventouse, just because I'm like I don't want anything interfering with his head or anything like that. And obviously this is just me going like guessing, doing like my own research, not being advised by anyone. And she was like, well, you do know that epidural leads to the forceps and the ventouse. And I was like, no, I didn't know that. So I was kind of like getting bad vibes, so I was just like, oh well, I'll go for whatever like gets him out the quickest and safest. And she was like, well, it's not exactly going to be quick, is it? And I was like, I just come out like, it was one of the only appointments I've been to without Jamie. I just felt a bit like, I come out like quite upset. And like, I don't know, like I'm kind of going into this labour and like the thought of giving birth probably very much in denial. But that's my way of like coping with it. Obviously, I know that it's not going to be painless, it's not going to be quick, like I'm well aware of all of that, but my way of kind of not stressing and not panicking about it is telling myself like, you can do this, you'll get this baby out as quick as possible, and like you will do whatever you need to do to get this baby out. And I don't know, she was just really negative. I was a bit like upset when I come out of that appointment. And yeah, I don't know if it was because I was on my own. I still have no idea about a birth plan, so I still have no idea what you do regarding birth plan. Like, is that written down anywhere, or do you go with it written down somewhere, or do you just go with it in your head? Like, I have no idea. But yeah, that was kind of my 36-week midwife appointment update. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of vlog the next couple weeks leading up to the birth. Yeah, I'm going to go and help Jamie now with cooking. And yeah, I'll just bring you along this week, what we get up to. I feel like it's quite a busy week, but at the same time I feel like I've not really got that much planned. So this is what we've got on the menu tonight. I've coming to help Jamie, and he's already pretty much halfway there, so I'll sit back and relax.
He's not halfway after all.
But we actually get this one every time it's on offer. This is possibly up there with one of our favourites. But yeah, this one's actually quite healthy, and you guys know we have HelloFresh every week. So that does help us stick to eating as healthy as possible. We tend to get the healthy options, and it ends up so much more reasonably priced than going to a supermarket and doing a shop. So yeah, we are huge HelloFresh fans in this house. It actually makes us cook together. We cook together most nights, don't we?
Yeah, joint effort.
It is a joint effort. I do have a code for HelloFresh if you're interested. I will leave it on the screen. But the code is Neville6020, and that gets you 60% off your first box, 20% off the next 2 months, and free gifts. So who's not? Oh, free gifts. Did I get a free gift? Oh, we did get a free gift this week. So I won't kind of spoil it, what it is, but I think dinner's ready and I've really not had much to do with it. And the reason Miss Willow is up here is because whenever we're cooking, she likes to know what's going on. There is our beef. And that right there is the finished product. I just thought I'd show you this that's just come through the post. God, it's all feeling so real now. But yeah, I'm going to get this out and, I don't know, have a play around. Obviously not put it on and turn it on and stuff, but try and figure out what we do with this and how this little contraption works. But I went for the double one just because, hopefully to make life as easy as possible. But yeah, I'm going to figure out how to work it all and clean it all and stuff, so that's one less thing to figure out when he's actually here and stressed about.
This is the walking jacket.
Where are we going? What's that noise? Where are we going?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it does. It means walks. It means walks.
Where are we going? Where are we going? Are we going for a walk? Where are we going? Go on then.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Having a little coat. We're walking obviously to walk wheels, but to try and get this baby out and in the right position. To be fair, he is in the right position. He's engaged and head down, but every little helps, you know. So I've just been to Marks and Spencer's. I love Marks and Spencer's food so much, but it's so expensive. Like, the amount of money that I just spent on pretty much nothing, like one dinner and a couple of lunches to just shove in the freezer when I'm in a rush. I could have got a whole like Sainsbury's weekly shop, but it was on the way and I just thought, oh, I'll quickly nip in there. I actually like seeing what people get from the shops, so I will show you what I got. So this is what I got. I got some still lemonade. This is to go with my raspberry leaf tea, because I'm having to drink 2 of those a day now. So that was for that. I got some cheese. I got 2 steaks because we're having steak tagliatelle tonight. So I picked up some tagliatelle. This was kind of on an offer. You got a pasta sauce and a garlic bread for like £7. So I just picked up a pasta sauce, which I know I'll use anyway, and a garlic bread. Then I got some spicy chorizo, because me and Jamie make a chorizo pasta. I got some spicy rice. I'm planning on having this for lunch one day and putting some sort of meat with it. These are my favourite biscuits. I got a macaroni cheese to put in the fridge for lunch if I'm lazy one day. 2 tender stem broccolis, and these are for Willow. So that was literally it. Then I picked up a Leon for lunch because it was pretty much on the way. I literally just got a chicken and rice box. So yeah, that's been my afternoon. This is my second glass of the day. I like to get them out of the way, to be honest. And that's it as like an iced tea. And then I'll mix in, I'll literally fill this right to the top because that's quite high. And that is my raspberry leaf tea. Let me know if the raspberry leaf tea actually worked for you. It's just one of those things where I'm doing it because people say you should. I mean, I'm kind of like, what's the worst that can happen? It can't do me any harm, but is it actually gonna work? Yeah, I mean, I think just because this one's so like bitter, it like tastes the peppermint taste away. I wanted to mention these leggings because these are the Adenola ones, and they are still extra small from before pregnancy, and they are literally the only things that I fit in now. Oh my god, look at the actual size of me. I really recommend, if you're pregnant, then kind of buy these in your pre-pregnancy size and they will still fit. Like you can see, I'm literally the size of a house, and these are still really, really comfortable. They stay up as well, like they don't really fall under the bump, if that makes sense. And then this is just a Hollister cropped hoodie. I've lived and died in it, to be honest. Yeah, just thought I'd give you a little bump date. This is how the bump is looking. We are currently off for a roast dinner. It's Sunday. And we're just having a discussion. Basically, Jamie very rarely has 2 days off in a row. It's almost unheard of. Actually, over the next couple of weeks, he's not got 1 day off. So he's thinking he wants to treat himself to a takeaway. Having the discussion of what takeaway to get.
Never have Chinese.
We don't. Do you know what? I'm not. Come to think of it, I'm a pizza girl through and through. Like I would get my like ideal takeaway is a Domino's pizza, and Jamie doesn't like cheese. So this is where we don't. Jamie does actually like cheese. He just doesn't like it if he knows it's in his food. If he doesn't know that cheese is in his food, he eats the food and enjoys it. But anyway, yeah, obviously you can see cheese on a pizza, so he likes to say, oh, I don't like that. So anyway, our takeaway choices don't really align, because I would probably go like pizza, Indian, Chinese, fish and chips.
Oh my god.
And his is literally the opposite.
Fish and chips, Chinese, Indian.
So literally the opposite.
You can't. How can anybody put fish and chips last in that list?
Because it's one thing.
And it's the best thing.
It's not. No, it's not. I can eat the chips and the curry sauce. Do you know what we have a lot?
Could do.
Nando's. That's probably our most common like takeaway, and it's not even a takeaway. And I don't even really like chicken, but I get the sides more than the actual like chicken.
It's weirder not to like chicken than not to like cheese.
It's not that I don't like chicken. I like chicken. Like I like a chicken curry, but like a plain. My argument is like a plain breast of chicken. I just don't like. I find it really like boring. I think we're actually going to a restaurant. Basically, I come to before me and Jamie were together. I'm with my nan and my mum. We was up in Harrogate, and we went to this really, really nice pub for a roast dinner. And it turns out it's actually not far from where we live.
Speaking of fish and chip, show them that fish and chip shop there.
Oh yeah, this is.
That's the best fish and chip shop in Yorkshire. Probably in the world, actually. I swear. Wetherby Whaler.
What was I saying? Me, Jamie, his mum and his nana went through a phase. Didn't last very long, but we was going for a roast like every Sunday. And I was like, I've actually got a really good suggestion. And they were kind of like, really? Like, you think you know these ends better than we do? And I was like, just trust me. Took them to, what is it called? The Castle Inn, it's called.
Yeah.
And they gave it to me. It was the best roast that we'd had. So I know these ends better than the locals do.
Nah, these aren't really our ends though.
Is it the best roast dinner that we've had?
It's up there, yeah, but this isn't. I wouldn't know these areas.
No, but like it still beats the areas that you know.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. This is the world's worst angle, I think, but I'm just sat in the car park. I've come to watch Jamie's game today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling too great today. I feel like everything that I'm kind of like eating and drinking at the moment is sitting like on my chest and in my throat. And as like gross as it sounds, I feel like I'm like suffocating, or like I feel like I like can't breathe very well, which is just not that enjoyable, to be honest. But yeah, I've just got here. Kickoff is in about 18 minutes, so I should probably make my way in there. This could be the last home game that I come and watch for a little while. I actually come during the week with my nan. He had a midweek game and I was in agony, like just kind of sitting on really uncomfortable seats for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. By the time I got out, I was in agony. So I've kind of said I'd come to this one, and then he's away next week, so he maybe could be here in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, this could be like the last kind of home game that I'm at for a little while, because a football stadium is not the place for a baby. If you don't bring snacks, then you're not doing it right. I've brought some little Maryland cookies, and I've become obsessed with these recently. Cadbury snack like biscuits. So I've got a couple of them in there, and then I'll grab a bottle of water or a lemonade from the loungey bit. There's like a players like family and friends lounge that has food and drink and stuff. So I'll run in there before I go and like get seated and stuff and get a drink. But yeah, just thought I'd check in. Me and Jamie are actually going for dinner tonight. We're trying to squeeze in all the date nights we possibly can. So yeah, we are off to a new Greek restaurant in Leeds tonight, and yeah, that is my POA. So also the struggle that I have to actually get dressed in the morning is ridiculous. So I've got on this Couture Club tracksuit. Look at the state of me. Honestly, I look like one of those old men that's like just drunk too much beer. And then I've put on this H&M coat, but honestly, getting dressed in the morning is one big fat struggle, let me tell you. Honestly guys, I'm exhausted and so hungry. That was my belly. Can you hear my belly rumbling? But I just got back from football and I now have to find something to wear. We're leaving for dinner in about an hour and 10. But yeah, I'm just absolutely starving and so tired. Honestly, finding things to wear now is just not fun. Because I think I've mentioned on a vlog before, I genuinely am not like a dress girl. Like, I don't love being in a dress. Like, if you like scroll through my Instagram and stuff pre-pregnancy, I would always be in like jeans, cargos. Like, I just loved trousers and like dressing up. Honestly, my favourite thing to do is to dress up a pair of jeans. And I just miss that so much. And now like the only choice I have is a very limited option of dresses that just stretch over the bump. So yeah, it's just getting dressed. I just feel like at the minute it's just very boring. Like I say, it's just the same things. I would just love to put on a pair of jeans, a little top, a jacket, but I don't fit in any jeans. Oh my god, we watched Traitors. It was the Traitors finale last night. If you're not watching that show, sorry, don't mind me sat on the floor. Also, the bed's not made. That was not being done today. Yeah, Traitors finale last night. If you are not watching that show, do yourself a favour. Get it on. You can back to back watch all 12 episodes. Me and Jamie watched them night by night. They was out Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays for 4 weeks. 4 weeks or 3 weeks? 4 weeks. I don't want to get, I can't even like talk about it because I don't want to give away any spoilers. Let me try and say what I want to say without giving any spoilers away. The person that won, to be honest, I wanted to win the whole time. However, there was a little twist at the end and I think I was rooting for somebody else to win. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about, but I think there was quite a deserving winner that didn't win. That's me trying to not spoil it. But me and Jamie last night was literally like shouting at the TV at one of the contestants, like, what are you doing? But yeah, it was great. Like, one of the best programme. I don't know how you could not enjoy it. Like, it's so good. So yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do now. We watched the first episode of Love Island, just could not get into that at all. Now it's just got to find something else to watch. If you can hear Willow barking, Jamie must have literally just pulled in, because that's her like excited cry. But I need like 2 programs at once, because I need one to watch like when Jamie gets home and for us to watch together, and then I need one to watch when I'm home alone, because how it normally goes is I'll find something to watch like myself, and then Jamie will come home when I'm like mid through an episode, and he'll get into it, so then I can't watch that through the day because he's then into it. If you've got any suggestions, let me know. Talking about traitors. Traitors.
So go show.
Rate it out of 10.
10.
10 anyway. We're off out for dinner in an hour. By the looks of it, neither of us can be bothered.
What?
By the looks of it, neither of us can be bothered.
No, I'm excited to try it out.
I am. I don't know if I'd mentioned earlier or not. We're going to a new Greek restaurant in Leeds. I think I did say that earlier. But this is one thing. There are no Turkishes up north. So where I'm from, there is a Turkish pretty much down every single street. Like, they are so popular. And like, I've just always, you could get a Turkish takeaway. They're the easiest things. Like, they're quite they're reasonably healthy. Like a lamb shish, bit of salad, bit of bread and dip. And obviously when we were living down in London last year, I got Jamie into them. They do not have anything like that up north. Like, there is not a Turkish anywhere, which is a lot. That's actually probably something that I miss about down south, is because sometimes you want like a healthy takeaway where you can't be bothered to cook, and Turkish was always like I said, it's quite healthy. So yeah, we're going for a Greek tonight because I think that's as close as we're going to get to a Turkish. But there is a gap in the market. If you're a Turkish restaurant owner, there is a gap in the market for a Turkish up in Leeds. Sorry for the mess in the background, but this is the outfit we've gone for. Like I said, I'm literally reusing dresses. So this was my baby shower dress and Uggs. I was like, do I put these heeled boots on? Big fat no. Uggs it is. Yeah, that is the outfit. Little bump date. This is how she? Oh my god, I'm not having she. I need to clean these mirrors. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I'm literally just editing this vlog and realised I hadn't closed it out. So yeah, I thought I would close this one out here and start the next one. And let me tell you, it has been a long 12 hours, but I'll update you in the next vlog. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video.